Greetings, and salutations. Welcome to the Logic Lounge with Fleezy Jones, episode 26. 26, 4 from 30. Love it. You gotta excuse me, man. I got me a new toy. Got me a MacBook, man, so like I'm super excited. So that's what I'm in here bumping to. What's up, Shaniki? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. So yeah, if you see me drift off and stuff, that's because I'm looking at my new Mac. What's up, Alicia? Ain't seen you in a minute. But yeah, man. Welcome everybody to episode 26. Brought to you by Block Legend 7, my brother from another mother. Man, first and foremost, I always start off being grateful. I'm happy to be at 26. It don't feel like it's been more than just 6 months, but man, it's been 6 months and I'm grateful for it, man. I'm working on getting it all the way to podcast mode. My YouTube is getting up there, man. I'm grateful, man, coming from, the health situation that I'm still dealing with and being able to still interact with people and do something that could potentially feed me as well, financial wise. Man, I'm grateful for it. But man, with that said, episode 26, man, I just wanted to have an open discussion, man. Because even with, the gratefulness I have, man, being older, 41, I ain't super old, but I'm getting there. Man, it's been a lot of stuff. I feel like we are in the age of doing too much. I went there. If you see the title, I put limitations. Nah, I know it ain't no, man. Look, I love that I'm 41, man. I love that. Hey, I made it. We didn't have people we lost in the teens, so man, I'm grateful for that. But yeah, man, like I said, I was decided to have an open discussion on the lounge today about limitations. What do you mean by that, Felicia? When is enough for anything? I'm talking relationships, job, business. I don't care what it is, man. Going back to me saying the era of doing too much. Man, I just never thought, man. And look, I'm pausing because I don't want to sound like one of those super old cats. But I feel like, man, I miss the old days kind of with everything that's going on. And don't get me wrong, man, especially dealing with Block, man. I'm learning to be more about the youth than I realized I needed to be, with the knowledge that I have and the experiences I've had with just life in general. But anyway, man, I notice, man, limitations is something that's like absolutely bonkers nowadays. I don't know when enough is enough. You see people, man, like, I noticed back in the day, right, you used to have a cat in school that might like comics and you didn't. Some people call him weird or whatever, but that was that, right? He did what he did, you left it there. Nowadays, I notice that no matter what's going on, whether a person is, like super focused on a goal or something, people are so driven by hate, like to a point, if you're doing or living a certain lifestyle, why do you feel the need to press your narrative on somebody else? And I mean, I'm speaking, man, no disrespect to my, the gay community or nothing like that, but that's one of the major things. You could say politics too, but I don't really speak politics and religion like that because you really never get to an end with conversations like those. But man, when it comes to pushing your beliefs or your life on somebody else, like, yo, when is enough enough? If I sat here and said, I'm big because I was bullied and people made me feel a certain way. Yeah, you could rock with that as a kid, right? You could rock with that probably up to your teens. You ain't gonna look good doing it, but you could rock with that a while. After a while, what the fuck are you talking about? How can I force because I like to eat on somebody else? As crazy as that sound, I'm like legitimately asking because that's what I mean by limitations nowadays. What sense does that make, man? Let's go back to that community, right? Like, I have no problem with a person's preference or nothing like that. But I definitely have a problem when you already you've got your rights, right? So you got to understand that people are in acceptance. When you start dealing with schools and jobs and things like that, man, you come on, man. Come on, man. I'm seeing it. I really look, and I know this is horrible. I'm not a guy that really watch the news for reasons of it's depressing, right? But I do try to keep in tune as much as possible. And a lot of stuff you see, man, a lot of these people are out here pushing narratives and they're getting attention behind it. And it just made me want to even have this open discussion like, yo, when is enough enough? Like, I don't want people to think I'm bashing nobody. I have no right, you know what I mean? I don't. And look, this is coming from a person that, you know, I get what it's like to have somebody look at you different. For you know, my version is because I've been a big dude all my life, so you're gonna get attention when you walk somewhere. But like I say, not in no form would I ever try to push my weight on the next person. Even at one point, I did feel like it was influenced by certain things. Being sad, you know, eating your feelings type stuff. But for me to sit up here and continue to blame somebody or to force them to accept this to a point of you got something to do with it, come on, man. Come on, man. And let's not even go there so I don't seem one-sided. Let's talk about jobs, right? I'm sure all of us, yo, have had somebody that has dedicated themselves to somebody else's business to a point they alter their life. Like, they won't miss work for their kids, hardly won't go when they're sick. Like, that's one. And I mean, that's back in the day. So like I say, imagine now. Now it's just like, I don't care what you do. Somebody has to pay for what you're feeling. What? Shouts out, yo, what up? I say Whiskey 3, yo, DC, what up, bro? Man, listen, and I know you know, bro. Man, we grew up. We rooted to tutor with it. So come on, man. We grew up, like some of us grew up roasting. So you had a certain skin, man. But if you sat up there and honestly, you got people that went to war, man, lost limbs and won't blame their country or nothing like that. But you have somebody that decided they woke up Timmy, but decided they were Tammy, and everybody's supposed to move how they move and be sensitive to what they feel. Man, I hate to sound like an ass saying that, but it's something that it really boggles me because I'm the type that come up from going into a store and knowing somebody gonna look at me like, look at that big dude, and you know, having a never was what I look like being in a tight t-shirt, like, accept me, I'm just like you. No, nigga, I like to eat, so I'm big. I had to do the dramatic pause on that because I don't get it. The era of too much. Y'all doing too much. And like I say, that's not even speaking on politics. I really don't go there because that's a whole different devil. But when is enough enough, man? Let's talk about love. How far do people go for love? And don't give me nothing like the kids. Come on, man. Don't give me. There are people out here. Exactly, Shanika. Yo, they doing too much. It's people out here that, I'm. My mother was a single parent, technically. So it's like, come on, man. But I've seen situations where people will do the most for what they consider to be love. When is enough enough? And I know I can't be the only one feeling this. I can't be the only one feeling this. Because, like I say, after a while it gets irritating. Like I say, me being who I am, coming from people that, we roast, we find comedy and everything. I feel like an old man how I be looking. I be damn near like you young whippersnappers. Like, what's wrong with you? Even down to the hood. I never thought I'd be from an era where you gotta watch a dude that wear skinny jeans tighter than your girl. Them niggas will kill you. It's crazy. I've seen people go broke, credit fucked up, nowhere to live, off of love. Right. When is enough enough? Like, and I know people like that. I know people like that. You will lose your whole life and say, but I love them though. I was just talking about Brother Block. It's like, man, after a while, you gotta look at that person. We was just talking about how, man, if you hang around a person that has certain morals and do certain things, I'm gonna start looking at you. I mean, because you accept that type of shit. And like I say, I'm not even talking like the old school, like that, the battered wife mode. Like that, okay. Fear is strong as hell. I don't care what nobody say. Fear will have people doing some other shit. So if it's not that, everything else is just pure foolishness. And it don't make sense. It don't make what did the dude say? I believe that's Andrew Tate, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. They like banning my dude, but they still keeping the message out. It's just real funny that if you get somebody that's an alpha male that decides to teach the young men how to be men, period, you get like ridiculed and like shamed for being too rough or you know what I'm saying, not being sensitive to somebody's feelings, but they turn around and decide they want to change they gender and how they feel about themselves on the sexual side, and it's cool. And I feel some type of way even being a person that personally I don't have kids of my own. I have nieces, nephews, all that. Like I have stepchildren, but it's just crazy and it's scary at the same time for some of us. And I know I can't be the only one that feel that way. That shit is scary as hell. Uh, hold up. Bestie said she want to come up real quick. Let me see if it got. Yeah, it got you.
Hello.
Yo, what up, Shot Nikki? How you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. Up here talking my shit. You know how it go.
I want to go back to the enough is enough on love, cause
Okay, I'll let me.
the first red flag, get up out of there. We not doing none of that no more. We're not, and enough is enough as far as everybody's enough is not the same. My enough is not gonna be yours. But listen, from experience, we need to get up out of there. When you see them red flags, just go and leave it alone. Go and get up out that way.
Because it don't mess, it ain't gonna happen. Look at Block.
What up,
And
bro?
what?
Hey, block something else, man.
Because he
Hold
gonna make
on.
me nervous.
What he said, the narrative that's being forced is not inclusive. It's one narrative being forced on a society that has already accepted them. Damn it, man. That's that
That's
scholar talk right there. That's
that
that
summed it up.
scholar talk. Hey, OHMC, man. That's I, I don't have a mic. I don't have a mic to drop, but listen,
Yeah,
listen. And it's messed up because it's kind of like you're forced into it.
right,
You're forced into it no matter how you feel.
right.
Honestly, the only ones that like the people that's pushing it accept it is the elders. People like my OG and shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, going back to what A Nikki saying, like the love thing, man. Listen,
Listen, hey, don't be no fool out here. You hear me? I'm telling you, the first red, I'm not playing with nobody about nothing. That comes with, and I'm not talking about just intimate relationships. That's business, work, friends, anything. First red flag, and I'm gonna get up out your way because I'm not gonna argue. I can't argue with you no more.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
over my argument stage. If we ain't on the same page, that don't mean you wrong. It don't mean I'm wrong. It means that it's not equally yoked, and I'm out. Period.
And how can I be mad at that? But guess what? They would be with you. Like what you
Hey,
said, Alicia. They are pushing the agenda onto our children. It's in the cartoons now, so you got to protect your
yes,
children by what they watching. Yo, real talk.
absolutely.
Real to look at Block. I'm in love now, bro. That first sight.
And like you were
Used to
saying,
be
I
just
don't
like,
have any problem with anybody living a life. I'm the most minding my business ass woman around, but don't force me to live your life with you. Live it. Don't be like, hey, you got to do this. Cause ain't nobody. And
that's all
first
I'm
of all,
saying.
they ain't you. Listen, listen, cause they finna piss me off.
Listen, and it's man, come on, because it's not
Yeah, and it's the kids
man.
and the kids shows, like you said. Back when we was coming up, we didn't even see that with same sex couples. It's not that we like, oh, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see two men. We don't want to. It's a kid show. Why is it included? Period. With anybody. That's all we be trying to say.
They push it everywhere now.
It's wild.
I was just telling, I think it was you, G, who was talking, and I said, I remember, I didn't got to the age, I remember TV wasn't nothing more raunchy than a bra commercial.
That was us, yes.
A whole bra, that's as
And that was
raunchy as you
pushing
would
it.
get.
That was pushing it. A Victoria's Secret, come on. I don't want to see too many. No, me either. Me either. But
And
I'm
like
just
I say,
saying.
do you, do your, hey man, what you got? Yeah. Man, listen, I wasn't one that was mad they got the Pride Month because listen, we've been fighting for our shit so long, we ain't even got to go there. So I wasn't mad at it, but when it's like, now you must celebrate, like what? What?
Say now you have to do it.
What?
Say no, I don't. And that the thing with the terminology. Now and I don't know the correct terminology, so I'm not trying to offend nobody, forgive
No,
me.
definitely.
But transgender men or transgender women don't want biological women to be called women. They say, "Oh, you can't tell me what you want me to be." Like, just listen. I'm gonna leave you alone. You leave me alone. That's all. Just leave me alone. Live. We not live. Please live your life.
Live. Live.
Just
That's the biggest thing. Live.
live. Word of
Live.
the day. Live.
Because man, man, listen, how did they get it? How did they get into the whole sports thing? We ain't got to go there. Like it makes no sense. Everything that's going on nowadays is too much. It makes no sense.
We live in a world of you doing too fucking much all the
And
time for nothing.
And pretty much like, man, the bro said whiskey thief. It's like it's almost like, unless I'm missing it, it's almost like an instant acceptance. It's like, yeah, they already. What are you gonna do?
Like nobody cares though. Like nobody is beefing about that. We don't care. Now of course it's gonna be somebody doing that, y'all, but black folks been having people go at us forever.
And it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just, let's talk minority, period. And it's like a natural thing. Listen, man, you talking to a guy that was bullied before hotlines. You've heard me say this. I ain't had no damn 1-800 number, man.
You could call no. You should have called me. I would have pulled up.
Hey, that $5 was a lot back then. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That $5 was, it's just,
That was gonna get you some shit.
you know what I'm saying? I already had the free lunch ticket. You know what I mean? What you remember about the ticket?
They're just trying to give a little honey bun on the side.
Right,
Yeah.
you go to the crib with, man. That little block.
No,
I say we give them their own city. I'd be with that.
I mean, just listen. I'm
And
out the
resources
way.
and everything. And not even to go there. It's only because of how far they go with it.
It's not even them. It's the narrative they put.
Yeah, because I know people that are, man, listen, you know, I had people on here. I rock with them, man. I rock with people.
And bitches love me, so you know I'm with.
That's what
Hey, I don't
I'm
have no
saying.
problem with y'all. Not
And
like
look,
I
most
said,
of them,
that's my
they
stuff.
be on the
Yeah.
same thing. They be on the same thing.
Yeah, it's the pushing for me. It's the look. No, you ain't looking enough. What you looking at? I'm just like, listen, bitch, I'm crazy too. You can't keep pushing me.
Man, listen. Do you know what it's like? Hello. Yo, shouts out, Drew. What's up? Hey, the people came in.
Say
Shouts out.
everybody loves
Little
me.
Trash, what's happening? Yeah, Alicia say it's interesting that the LBGTQ and the other letters they added can get right, but they still haven't made lynching illegal.
And that's it. Because you can't say certain words on TV, but anybody can say nigga and it's a joke. It's a meme. Somebody just said nigga the other day. I forget, it was some sporting event. But that's nobody is cutting up about that. It's a meme. Motherfuckers giggle and gone on. But say something else. Say something about the LGBTQRS element of people. And you what? It's like, oh, you said what? You done. You finished.
But we mean for that though. Or they hear, I've heard get over it.
Yeah.
Listen, I was going to school. No, I wasn't. I take that back because I was in Iowa on this side. It is still people that they let coexist that just are straight up racist no matter what you say to them. So going back to what Block was saying, if they had their own, because they have plenty of spots. And again, this is
Well, they
not
got
a
plenty of spots.
diss. This is not
Right.
a diss. It's literally they tell us suck it up. And don't get me, I'm not in here with the, you know what I'm saying, pro-righteous, but man, I'm a person. But be realistic
Right.
is really my point. Be realistic. Now with that, this the question I got for everybody in here. With everything that's going on, even like my brother said, it's just automatic acceptance. How does that keep the old saying, perception is everything, real now?
You're right. That's out the window.
So you telling me everything that I see and perceive now is everything?
It could be something totally different. So you just out here. You don't know what, I don't know what to do. I'm like, yes, sir, ma'am, thank you. Cause you and not even being funny, but being funny because I'm a joke about anything.
That's what we do.
So I'm finna joke about it. But like, yeah, for real. I'm just like, and it's
exactly.
really it's just the kids for me. It's really just the kids. Cause I can be all day. Hey, get on. Cause I'm gonna get out the way. But the
Yeah.
kids, like the stuff that they're saying in schools, the stuff that they're doing, like you teaching shit that don't even need to be taught. We have bigger things to worry about. They teaching stuff about that, but in certain states, they taking slavery out of the history books. We not finna talk. They like, hey, we not finna talk about that no more.
But I'm saying, hey, no, I feel you though. What's good, Curtis B? Yo, that's a look. It's real,
Yeah,
mind you. But you was quick to take defense classes and shit like that.
right,
You will
right.
stop a kid from defending themselves now, but make them understand that Timmy wants to be called Tammy, and you have to accept.
Or
So we
that Timmy can
work
come in the
through.
bathroom with Tammy,
Yeah.
but Tammy might have some issues that she don't want. Listen, she don't care how Timmy living her life, but now I'm uncomfortable. So now everybody else has to be uncomfortable to make one group of people comfortable. That's hurtful.
And we've been uncomfortable this whole time.
Hey, right, the whole
The
time,
whole time we've been uncomfortable.
and not nobody gave a fuck, but nobody gave a fuck. Period.
So, like I say, now is perception everything. Because I'd say, hell
Exactly.
no. Well, what
No.
up, Cuzzo? Cuzzo in the building, Skrilla. Mental disorders need to be addressed all day. But listen, let's talk about that. Oh, I got a fix for you, but listen, we're going to lock your ass up for making Tammy not feel like Tammy because they felt like Tammy. But you say you got mental disorder, you depressed because you know I'm manic depressive here. Man, I got these pills for you.
Hey, but we ain't finna give you too many. What you trying to do? Get high? You ain't. You trying to get high off them pills, huh?
Yeah, we heard you saying that you were on the brinks of taking your own life.
Hey, lock them up. He'll be all right.
Because it really is down to mental disorder. Listen, again, I love people. I don't care what you do. The moment you try to force me to do more than accept, that's a problem. That's a
Yeah.
problem. And I mean, accept to a point. Let me say this, and not to cut you off, Sha Nikki. I am not in agreement. Like if you see one in a Walmart or something, you and you just decide to whoop on one. No, I'm not with that. Because
Right.
like you say, live.
And you have a right to live your life exactly the way you want to.
Yes, sir. Shout out. Yes. Hey, listen. I ain't got my flower with me, but listen, I keep something. Keep the nerves
Oh,
good.
I was left
You
out
have
of
to have a
section.
mental disorder to look at your private parts and say I don't identify with it. Damn, drop the mic. Dot, dot, dot. Ain't no punchline to that shit. Ain't no punch, because, and again, like I said, hey, 18 and older, do what the fuck you want to do with your life. But how you
They don't
gonna,
even have the mental capacity to decide what these people let them decide. My daughter is a sophomore. How old is she? She's a sophomore. She has a person who she's been in school with since second grade, who is in the middle of transitioning. So third grade, Brandon came back, and Brandon was Harley. Harley gets to go in the girls' bathroom. Harley gets to, and everybody has to address her as such. But it's been so many cases where that's happened, and then you grow up, you learn. I wanted to be a cashier when I was little. You know what I'm saying? You have to really have the mental capacity to know what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, like you said, 18 and over, you grown, hey, go for it. But at least give these babies time. They forcing it at the doctor's offices. And like I said, I've seen several cases where now they're trying to re-transition back. They like, I made a mistake. Everybody was doing it. Like back in, it's so simple to be. You can't smoke cigarettes, but you can change your sexual identity. You can't drink, but you can be like, nah,
Yeah.
nah, I want that thumper.
What he said that is child abuse. It's the parents putting that in kids' minds. Yo, let
Yes,
kids be kids. Yo, if the child wants to be a crack addict, you're gonna get it. Exactly.
right, right.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. And we don't talk about it because
Because it's so
everybody takes it
touchy.
as right. It's like a hate thing, man. Look, man, Drew in the building, man. We had these talks all the time. Like, man, let people be people, man. Drew is from from the whole other side of the map, man. That man is people. Nothing he do or I do makes us feel no type of way. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be with everything. So when you're talking about pushing narratives like that to the youth, that is the future. What's our
Right.
future?
Like, what are you pushing?
What you know what I mean? Let
What are
us
we
be ourselves
trying to
and
get
not
to?
force it on. Exactly. Exactly. We not,
Right.
man. Block say that all the time. We don't. And look, this
We
is
let them
coming from
run
me.
wild
He had to check me because and shot Nikki. No, that's my best friend, man. She know I listen.
because I'm finna
I
check you right now.
listen. I had to get checked into that of knowing. You know what I mean? You can't. You gotta be there for the youth, man. I'll
Straight up.
snap the man is up. Same as when people influence their children to be racist. Exactly. Exactly. Laws are changing for the work. I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy with it. Block. And look, you did
Oh,
look
oh,
the dramatic
oh,
entrance.
oh. Thanks everybody for coming in. This is the Logic Lounge,
I just, I
brought to you
just, I
by
just
Block
came,
77.
magnificent conversation. I just came to tell Miss Nikki that she looks magnificent.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's what I really showed up to say. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you know it's real because he got the shades on.
Okay.
Say that. Say
Those
that.
are
I
the
got my little
serious
serial
shades.
killer glasses on,
Those
so
are
I mean,
those
I
are the
Say
brought
that.
these
serious
out.
shades.
No, this is a real sensitive topic. Not many people are gonna talk about. There's a lot of things people don't talk about. That's one of them. One thing is religion. They don't mix that with political shit, and this transgender demonstration. Most people ain't gonna never speak on it. So these platforms are needed. They are needed.
I appreciate that.
See if Uncle sent a request. Uncle, you need to come on up here, bro, because you saying
Yeah,
some
come
profound.
talk your stuff,
Come on
man.
up, Unc. You saying some
Come
pro.
say that, man. We
I
still
need you
got a
up here,
little.
Uncle, because you saying some profound stuff in the
And
comments.
he
What up,
say if you don't
Yeah,
allow your child to change their sex, they will take your child and
that's
arrest you.
facts.
New
fact?
laws found.
Yes,
Wow, hold on, man. I got
they not
Send
allowing.
Uncle a
They do
request.
not want you to raise your own kids. They want society to raise the kids.
They they pushing a hell of an agenda. That's by design.
Right.
salute.
Oh, there you go.
What's up? What's
There
up?
you go. Triple OG.
What's happening?
Uh, what's
Talk to
going
him, man.
on with him, man? What's going on with him? Tell me something, man. What's going on with him?
Neff, I've been preaching for years about what's going on in America. People get mad at me because I got to keep it honest. They talk about America is not a racist country. I served in Vietnam in 1969. I'm here to tell you, America is the most racist country in the world.
Fact.
Literally, straight up. There's no way in the world, after all what people have been through for this country, that we should still be going through what we're going through today. You got two parties that you could vote for. One is a Republican Party, and the other is a Democratic Party. The Republican Party is taxing your ass to debt. They're trying to cut all kind of assistance to help you achieve anything. Now they're about to cut veterans' benefits. The Republican Party is definitely not about the poor people. It's about the rich people. The other party is not about your kids. They're about turning your kids into something that they're not. They're pushing that agenda. That Bush, the president, from all to the top to the bottom, every day Hollywood is pushing it. Every time you say something against them, they call it, oh, you this and you that, you full of hate. No,
Yeah.
motherfucker, we standing up for my fucking children. I can't sit here and not stand up for these fucking kids that love me. These kids look up to me, man. They love my old ass because of what I do, what I put out. I got energy. I got feelings. When I go on the street, I get love from my kids. You think I'm not going to speak up on the real and protect and fight for my kids? You think I'm not going to tell you about how racist this country is? These motherfuckers spread Agent Orange on Vietnam veterans while we was in Vietnam. Bitch, we was fighting for you and you poisoned us. And then on top of that, you don't want to pay us for the fucking poison that you put on us. But yeah, you talk about what other countries do? Come on, motherfucker, let's be real. Let's keep the picture going. Let's keep the book open. You closing all these fucking schools down. You closing all the mental hospitals in America. And you want to know why you got mass shootings in schools?
Right.
You got nowhere for these crazy people to go. Everybody's going through mental disorders right now. Every fucking body.
Right.
If you're not crazy in America, you stupid. If you're not crazy in America, you're stuck on stupid.
Right.
Everybody crazy. Nigga told me he don't get nervous when the police siren come up behind him.
Jeez.
Nigga, every black motherfucker in America, if the police car come behind you, you'll start beating like a motherfucking drum, nigga.
Big facts.
Man, go
Every
on.
time.
Turn.
Big facts.
So I keep the story real, dog. I don't pull no fucking punches. I never did. I never will hide nothing. The truth is all I live by. That's all I got.
Facts.
That in my little couple of songs I put out there on the ass.
That we bump definitely.
But I had to do that to get their attention. I had to get the youth's attention so I could preach. And let me tell you what else I'm telling niggas now. All you grown motherfuckers that call yourself gangsters now, you see how these children are acting on the street and you know they're wrong and they're acting out of character, pull your pants up, nigga.
Facts.
You still walking around with your pants down
Facts.
for. They be an image for these kids. You still doing the same stupid shit we've been doing for 20 fucking 30 fucking years. What the fuck you? I looked at that boy DJ Khaled the other day. Here, you a grown fucking man,
With his pants
bitch.
pulled down.
All the way off his ass. All the way off his ass. But you talking about respect factor? Nigga, grow the fuck up, nigga.
Facts.
Hey, shut down, y'all. Shut up. Grow the fuck up. We got to grow up so the children can grow up, dog. Children can't grow up looking at us still doing the same stupid shit. Fuck. Yes, it's all in here. No leaders. Yeah. Nobody leading nothing. Nobody ain't saying nothing about all the killings that you got more killings going on in the streets of America than you had in Vietnam, dog. I was in Vietnam in '69. I know. I tell people today, let me hip y'all to something. You're literally living in a war zone that they don't want to inform you. Stop living like you living in everyday America, nigga. Your life is in danger every fucking day. Every fucking day your life is in danger. They had a motherfucker the other day trying to commit suicide with his car head on, drove into a motherfucker head on, trying to kill himself. Bitch, you want to kill yourself? Go in the fucking lake somewhere. Don't kill nobody else.
Right.
People losing their fucking minds, dog, and there's nowhere for them to go express the fact that I'm losing my mind now. No doctors, no mental hospitals. And for kids, there's no outlets for kids to do. I don't give a fuck about what he don't give a fuck about what I think. I don't give a fuck about what he think either. Fuck. Right. You're not impressing my kids word of fuck, so I got no respect for you, nigga.
That's
you should
real.
be leading at this point. You're a billionaire, nigga. You should be leading. You should be showing these kids how a man should fucking dress, not with his hand. Bitch, you going to jail, you trying to get your booty up? What the fuck?
Yeah. He advertising.
Yes,
yeah,
every day. Go play that to him and let him hear what his uncle got to say about it.
He advertising.
I tell him to his face, man, he's fucking stupid. Come on, man, grow up. We don't have to keep doing what they program us to do. We can change the game, but we gotta lead. We ain't leading nowhere. We all running up, following each other, doing what the fuck they want us to do. I gotta change my song from them and go harder on that bitch, because they gonna say what they say. I never met they, but they got a lot to say. They say what I can do, not what I can do. Listening to they say, my dreams when it came through. They don't want I say, stay the hell away. I got no fucking time to waste another day dealing with that dumb shit they got to say. Hold up. come to think about it, who the fuck is they? They be the one that be hating. They be the one that be hating. Who the fuck is they? You could be they. You could be they. Always coming round saying what they say.
Real. Big facts. Big facts.
Dude, we got to
Percentage
clean our
Yes,
laundry
sir.
is
out.
the
We
problem.
got garbage that we carrying around with us. Dead weight. Niggas telling you about what you, this one important point in life. You got friends in your life. Every time you bring up a conversation, first thing he come back and tell about what happened in his life. He don't even let you finish your conversation. You talking about your dog, he'll come in the conversation. He'll be like, oh man, I remember I had my dog. He died 3 years ago. Nigga, I'm talking about my dog right now. What the fuck is you talking about? Why are you bringing up a dead dog when I'm trying to tell people about my fucking dog?
Big facts.
People are attention getters. They're going to suck up all your energy. When you get around these kind of fucking folks, you got to grow up and learn something. Leave that nigga where he at. Leave him where he at.
Everybody can't go.
Yeah, buddy, okay.
And you can't keep the same friends your whole life, dog. You have to grow with wisdom. You have to not be stuck into a puddle with the same fruit all your life because you're not grown. You got to outgrow your crew. You're going to keep your friendship with them, but you got so much on your plate that you should be trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You still got your posse and your crew, but your agenda should be your main primary objective. Look, I had to focus to get where I wanted to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my focus right. But not to sit out here in the daytime and at night and relax my spirit and my mind. But I had to focus on me. Nigga, I was moving from California to LA to New Orleans to LA back to New Orleans, then to Denver, Colorado, then back to New Orleans, then back to LA. Then finally I said, look, I put my shit out there enough. Now let me enjoy some of this fucking life. You heard me? I couldn't afford this in California. California, they wanted millions of dollars for something like this. So I had to come down south. But the south is so slow now. It's so filled with so much racism. That's why weed still ain't legal down here. They got laws down here where you can carry your gun like the old West days. Texas, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. You can walk with your gun on your fucking hip, niggas. They got white boys walking around carrying fucking machine gun type shit in Texas. They want this kind of shit, dog. This is genocide by design. How many years they been telling us about the genocide of America and black folks? This ain't no game. They're killing us off. They want us all homeless. They're building them up. They're talking about, oh, we're going to help the homeless. You don't give a fuck about the homeless people. You move them out your fucking neighborhood. They can't come in the rich motherfucking neighborhood because y'all gated. Y'all niggas can't get in your fucking neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
But we the ones that's not thinking about our own people. Now, this is where the problems come in. We can't depend on this man with the system. The system ain't gonna never help us, but we can help ourselves.
Big facts.
But we refuse to do that. We too self-centered. We too distracted with sports. We too distracted with all basketball, football, baseball. Oh, I gotta go to the game. Oh, the concert. Oh, the Super Bowl coming up. Oh, this everything's focused to keep you distracted. So you don't pay attention to how many children you lose. Now, the black population in America is dying off like a motherfucker. All them black sperm banks, nigga. The ones that they ain't killing off, they turning gay. All them black sperm banks, you're not making no fucking black children. You can't have a race of people if you don't keep reproducing. If you keep turning more boys gay and more girls gay, what you doing?
Come on. Speak on.
What you doing?
Eliminate the
Got the
problem
other
at the
half
root.
killing each other, and the one who did the killing, now he going to jail. So what you doing? This is every city in America. Baltimore, Frisco, Cali, LA, New York, Chicago, every fucking way. This is by design. And nobody speaks on it. Everybody's scared. Everybody's into their own world, man.
Or they simpletons. And they're
No,
easily
there's nobody.
distracted.
People, we all are easily distracted. Guess what? Because if we wasn't, we wouldn't be putting up with this shit. I'm fucked up. Let me tell you how. And I got to catch myself, too. I'm in Washington, D.C. for the Vietnam veteran thing.
Yes,
I'm sitting in Denny's restaurant having breakfast. Homeless lady come through the door, out the bathroom, going outside. And I'm sitting there, and I had to convince myself to feed this woman. I had to talk to my spiritual self to get my mindset right that I'm gonna have to sit her next to me because I know she's gonna have a bad body odor. But I gotta convince myself that this is what God wants me to do. And I had to talk myself into doing that. And I didn't like that at all. I should not have had to talk myself into going and do what God wants me to do. You can't feed everybody, but when it hits you like that, and I saw that woman kind of out the bathroom, first thing is she needs to eat. So it's hard getting your spirit the way you want it to do. We are so fucking humanized. Literally, we are so fucking humanized, my nigga. I finally got my nerve up and went out there and spoke to the lady and asked her to come eat with me. And she know she was good. She didn't even want anything. But why did it take me such a challenge for me to challenge my spirit like that? That's how we got to work every day, dog. You have to every day work on your fucking spirit. God gave us a life for a reason. He gave us a mouth so we could communicate with each other and share knowledge and share love. We don't do that. We compete with everything now. Everything is a competition. None of our women want to look like they look. None of our sons want to look like they look. We're all trying to change our fucking outlooks and what we are, what God created. We should be honored and proud to be what God gave us. I look in the mirror every day. I'm thankful that God gave me this fucking, you know what I'm saying, emo look or whatever. I'm happy with me. I ain't happy with these little thin ass white folk lips, you know what I mean? And I talked to God about that. I said, God, look, I ain't hating on you. I ain't hating on you, but you know I'm black. Why you didn't give me some fucking lips? Something fuck. But this,
You
what I
speaking
preach.
true.
We are so programmed, dog. All our lives, when I was a child, back in the 60s, and when TV first came out, all I ever saw on the television was a beautiful white woman. Always dressed neat, legs out, half the time with the chest open, on the soap operas, on the news shows, on the sport. They start putting them on the sports shows. If you see a car advertisement, you got a white girl sitting on the hood of a car. If you're trying to buy cigarettes, she's the one smoking a cigarette. We never saw beautiful black women. They didn't give us that option. So they programmed the mind so when the nigga get rich, a nigga don't want no beautiful black woman. I ain't been watching that. I ain't seen no beautiful black women on no fucking TV. I've been seeing these beautiful white bitches. I want me a nice white Mercedes. That's what I want. I want a white Mercedes Benz. I don't want no sister fuck. I don't work hard to get me a white girl. That's all I've been visualized my whole life. So it's a program that they do to us. A motherfucker pay $1 million for a 30-second commercial in the Super Bowl.
Facts.
For visualization. If I get you to see something, you're going to want it. So you seeing a white woman every day, dressed nice, never looking sloppy, never hair out of fucking place. Programming, my nigga. So I tell these white folks that's mad at niggas for taking their white women, well, bitch, you shoved up our fucking ass. That's all you ever showed us was fucking white women. What we kind nigga, everything we see on TV we want. They lock that in our fucking brains. So when I told them when I get rich and famous, I'm not getting a white woman. I'm getting 2 of them hoes.
No, but wait. Let me say this. You just blew my mind. Like, wait a minute. Wasn't we just when he said that, I literally started thinking back. And I said, this nigga right. The only black people I could think about black women wise was 227,
Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was certain.
Limited.
Wow.
But no, dog, I'm not going to get no white. If I have to go to that light, bright complexion shit, I have to give me a light black, gangster black motherfucking bitch. I can't cross that line. I don't want them. I mean, I don't have no hate for them, but I've been with white women, and this is no disrespect. But y'all got a different kind of pussy than what a sister got.
And that's just the fact of the matter.
I never be racist. I just be real. People don't think I be real about
it. I love it. Facts. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
They got different kinds of pussy. I don't know why God did that, but they, you know what I mean? Fuck.
Big facts. Big facts.
I love my
Yo,
white women, fuck.
yo.
But I tell you one thing I'm proud of about the white women, though. They suck the fuck out of dick, dog. They'll suck the fuck out of dick.
Oh, shit.
That motherfuckers professionalization is dick sucking. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucker sucking dick.
Yo, if you don't know to take game from somebody like listen.
You gonna miss out. You should have
You
been all
listen.
the game.
The man just woke us all up and turned right back around and showed you he a regular motherfucker at the end of the day. I'm crying. I'm crying. I mean, that's no disrespect, but
Hey, he said what he said.
yeah, he hit him with the no thank you, no thank you.
Yeah, man, don't get it twisted. I love y'all to death, but y'all got some fucked up pussy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got gushy. That motherfucker be gushy. Fuck. I want to feel that pussy.
Oh, shit. Y'all
Just
know my
partner
cousin.
alive.
Listen,
Big fact.
my cousin in the comments. Shout out to the QC. I know he over there dying right now.
Doug, I'm
Listen, no.
sick with it, dog. I'm bona fide certified. That's what I said in my song. I said I'm a bona fide, certified, classified fool.
He got every certification.
Straight up, all three of them.
He got every certification you can have. But listen, yo, at the end of the day, let people be people. Let's love each other, man. Like Unc say, like Block say all the time. And man, stop pushing that bullshit. I am a big guy because I eat food. I will change when I need to. This is no fault of nobody.
Who the fuck worried about your size, nigga?
No, that's my point. No, that's the
Hey,
point.
let us know.
Like, that's the point, Like,
I'm not finna play.
to me, to push that on somebody else, stop pushing these narratives on people, man. Stop pushing them on people, man. And if you're gonna drop some knowledge, man.
Right.
Drop
Thank
some
you.
knowledge. And look, shout out all respect to the white ladies. Hey, tighten the pussy.
But it's not their fault, dog. It ain't their fault.
It's
I don't
not
know why
their
God
fault.
did that to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know why God did that. Now look, you know, hey, now wait. On a real note, you know what's gonna happen now? Huh? It's gonna be hard as fuck for me to get some more white pussy now.
You done
I
blew
heard
it
what
off.
you said. You said our pussy ain't no fucking good. What you want it for?
You done blew it off. Oh.
I done fucked my
I
own
was like,
stuff
change
up.
my mind.
Don't repost this video, you heard me?
Oh,
This
I
motherfucker
can't
going
make no
viral.
We're going to have a talk.
Instantly.
This motherfucker going viral.
Remember, you was agreeing with me, so you ain't getting no more white pussy either.
Oh, and he really threw.
I'm standing 10 toes down with
No,
you.
you-
Fucking with
You out of there.
I can't pass. I can't pass when the game is given. Then you just say when you have to do what you are chosen to do. You decided to come to the lounge today and talk that shit. It is only right that I spread this knowledge
Fact.
amongst the people.
You have
Fact.
to.
Hey, bro, hey, look, I'm 60 years old, and I ain't never worried about nothing I ever say, man. Post that.
And I know
In that order. In that order.
And I know that. Man, y'all got any final words, man? We got to get my ass out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming in this motherfucker today. Give me some final words, Shy Nikki. What you got for the people?
Oh, I got a final word. The final word is I done made this whole live jump. Period.
Fact.
It's what episode is this? 20
26.
what? I don't want to.
Fact.
Episode 26, brought to you by Block Legend 7, Unc Emo, Shy Nikki. Ain't talk to his motherfucking nice.
Or don't talk to
Big talk.
me.
You said big
Block,
motion.
final thoughts, brother.
Go ahead, Unc.
Oh, man,
Give me some
nothing
final
but love,
thoughts.
man. I'm blessed to be in here, you heard me? Thanks for having me, man. Shit.
Definitely
Whenever you
had
get
a
a chance
ball.
to share love with people, what I told you, get up in there and share that love.
You heard Block, final words.
I really just came on to see Nikki, you know.
Hey, Block.
You know, I no,
Hey, how
sis,
you doing?
I was really just here for the comments.
Always be there for the
So you
comment.
know,
Yo,
From a
Sean.
black woman. No, y'all know what they talking about, them good black women. Hey, you heard what Unc said.
Hey, you might as well say it the right way. I'm no white pussy getting motherfucker.
Hey, some gonna love him more. Some gonna be
They
motivated to
gonna try to
change his
yeah,
spirit.
prove that wrong.
yeah,
So
they're gonna try to
he
prove,
like,
yeah.
They gonna try to
but Flash,
change.
he out the game. You through.
Fleezy's out. Yo, all y'all are great as hell. Thank you for everybody that came into the live today, man. We're going to get up out of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And I'm going to end it like this. Just like Shy Nikki said, of course, this is brought to you by Block Legend 7. That guy right there. And
Yes,
I'm going to end it like this, man. Living off good instinct counts. So always keep your logic. Go to Fleezy JTV YouTube, man. Go check these interviews out. We out this piece. We out.
peace out. Tell them again.
Yeah.